Hey everyone, welcome into episode 4 of FlingGolf Theory. I'm your host, Tim Durr. Today, I want to take you through some accuracy drills that are going to kind of show you things that you can do off the golf course to really gauge different distances and get your comfort with how you're throwing the ball. As you can see behind me, I'm here on a football field. So if you know anything about football, you know a football field is 120 yards from end zone to goalpost to goalpost. And so I'm standing about 10 yards, 15 yards behind that. So I know I'm in like a 130 to 135 distance. And so what I'm going to do is just try to throw a couple balls down there as close as I can to the opposite uprights without going past them. So this is really trying to hone in a 130 distance. There's the goalpost. I'm trying to land just short of those. This is my best ball. It's just a couple yards off of that line. Then head over this way. We got 2 balls on the same straight parallel, so I'm very happy with distance. 3 out of the 4 of those shots, perfect distance. This one went a little further left and a little long, but hey, that's okay. That's not a bad miss. If that is my target, I will take any of these 4 shots, chipping up and trying to get it in the hole. I call the Lowe's Bucket Challenge. I have quite a small Lowe's bucket there that I'm using. You can use a bigger one. They have 2.5 gallon, 5 gallon. If you're a newer player, use something bigger. Even a hula hoop, depending on the distance you're going, is very beneficial for target practice. I like to up the difficulty level. So all I'm going to do here is just got 5 balls, varying distance between like 10, 15 yards. I'm just going to do some clean sweeps and see if I can hit the bucket or come close. 1 for 1. That one was pretty close. And so here, this is helping you with target focus. And then when you're on a green, you kind of know where's that target and where's the ball going to roll after. That distance has been on the money from this range. And if you want to be a highly competitive player, it has to be from this short range. That one just short. Landed where the bucket was before. So let's take this 5th shot. Right there. All 5 of those balls hit virtually the same spot. That is what you need to do as you work on your short game. Whether it's a sidecar, clean sweep, whatever you're comfortable with, make sure that you're getting your accuracy honed in, because this is where you make the strokes up at. You figure it's going to take par 4, it's taken everybody 2 shots to get there at least. Par 5, taking pretty much everybody 3 shots. When you get there, what do you do with those final 2 shots that you have to try to save par or even get a birdie? For this next drill, we're going to kind of tackle 2 drills in one. So the first purpose of this drill is to find your miss zone. So golfers do this all the time. Even at the most elite levels, professional golfers know where they're most likely to miss their target. So if they're aiming for a green that's 20 feet wide and they know they tend to miss 5 to 10 feet left, they're probably going to play a little right of that spot they want to land and know that there's a higher probability that they land safely a little left of that target. Same thing for us in fling golf. Figure out where you're consistently missing from. So this isn't a drill that you just do one time with 5 balls. This is a drill that I'm going to do with 20 balls, but the second part of the drill is we're from 130 yards, which is a range for me that I'm kind of in between decisions a little bit. I feel mostly comfortable with kind of a 1-step throw, but sometimes I want to do a little more of a fuller shot because it's kind of less force from my body, because I'm doing a lot here. But if I do my kind of full range throw, it's like a 70% shot. So now it's just kind of seeing which one seems more accurate. And so I'm going to do 10 white balls, which are going to be a step, and then 10 colored balls, which are going to be the full shot. We're going to go 1 for 1 back and forth. So let's start and see how we go. Shot 1, 130 yards. This is going to be the 1 step. Once again, we're aiming for the goalpost up there, which I marked at 130 yards from here. Good height, maybe a little short. Yep. All right, now we're over here for our first colored ball, full range. All right, hit a touch right, bounced a little further right. Shot 2. Those are both kind of even. One missed right, one missed left a little bit. That felt better. Yep, still a touch left, but in a good spot. Ball 2 from the kind of consolidated full shot. Starting out right, coming back a little left. It's going to hit in a pretty good spot. All right, back over here. Shot 3. That one came out feeling good. Yep. All right. Here we go. Full shot 3. That's a good ball. That's the best ball. That hit the pin. So that's the best throw so far. Shot number 4 now. The 1 step's coming back. Yeah, that looks like a beautiful distance. Shot 4 over here. That looks like a really good roll. 5 versus 5 now. Left it leaking a little left. Yeah, see, that's what happens at this distance for me. Sometimes I feel like I'm pulling a little too much, and I'll leave it open a little because I'm trying to get back so far that I'm not following through the right way. I leave it a little too open. Shot 5 with the full shot. Touch shorter on my distance there. Should come in at a good spot though. Number 6. Let's get this there without being too far left. There we go. Corrected that. A little short, but the direction, the accuracy is good. Number 6. That one looks great. Oh yeah, that's a beauty. That rolled right up next to it. Number 7. If I have to give an early feedback, the abbreviated full range uses less effort and also I think has been more accurate. That's on that left side again. Yep. These are hitting a very similar spot with the 1 step. Let's go full range again. Oh, that one's looking good. Yep. Probably even a little deep. Shot 8. That one went too far and a touch left. Shot 8 over here. Kept that one a touch right. So a helpful thing with doing all of these back to back to back is when you're on the course and you get 40, 50 shots into your round, you're going to have different fatigue levels. So kind of going one after another here, it's also simulating a bit of that is, all right, how's that first ball when you're maybe still a little tight versus that last ball when you're getting a little tired? Number 9. That held a lot straighter and went further. So I'm getting warmed up with this one step more than I was at the beginning. So that one stayed straight. I wasn't trying to pull too much more into it like I was on the early shots. Number 9. Touch right. That's going to bounce up there pretty good. Distance felt right on though. All right, here we go. Last ball, and then we'll go see what our miss patterns for each of these looks like. That felt good. Maybe a touch short. Yeah, that was right on target. All right, our last one running up for this. There's a nice height. Yeah, that probably landed about a little short, but right on target. Let's go see the results. All right, we're up here looking at the results. And as you see, there's a huge cluster of white balls here, probably starting from about 120, since there's our 130. So we have 130, we have one. It's a little closer on, but it missed by a touch. But there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And number 10 is right over there. So our 10 white balls, all of them, except for 2, were left of the target. But this one's probably, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 12 paces off. Furthest one right, about 4 paces. And then the shortest one, 3, 5, 6, 8, 9, 10, 12. So those misses for the white balls are between 12 paces short and 12 paces left. So that's a pretty consistent miss area for me on the one-step 130. I'm usually going to be a touch short to right at the number. So there's about a 10-yard leeway, and it's usually going to be a touch to the left. Now let's look at the abridged step. So we have some that are, I'd call 14 steps short. We have one over here to the right by a decent amount. And then we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 that are long. And this one, I mean, this one here is long by more than we would like. This one's probably close to 20 paces long. With my one-step 130-yard throw, my biggest miss was about 12 paces to the left of my target, and my shortest miss was about 12 paces short. But 9 of the 10 balls are left of my target, with only one being up there and then the shortest one being a little bit over there as well. But of these 10 balls, they all landed in probably a 25 step range from the furthest misses of each other. That's a pretty good target area. When you look at the color steps, they're 15 paces short to almost 20 paces long, and they all came in right of the target. And I mean, some of them though, one bounced off of the pin, another one rolled right up to it. There's 3 over there that are in a really good area, but this is useful information to have. It tells me, hey, if I'm 130 and want to be short, one step into it. If I'm 130 and I'd rather go long than short, probably do my abridged version of my throw and put it somewhere over there. And then I also have a little bit of a right versus left favorability coming on there as well.